Good morning, Grand Rising. It's Monday. I'm up at it again. Got me a nice cup of coffee brewing. I got up and combed my head. Made another formula I wanted to show you that I use since I was dealing with some shedding in like the top of my head, just certain parts of my head. That's the aloe vera oil right there. What I've been using now is the black coffee oil that you see curing right there. I'm gonna strain some more today because somebody wants some. And the black coffee, I've been using the rice water, but I read up on it and I'm gonna be using the black coffee. I wanted to show you those are mini bottles, and that's a mini jar of butter. If you want to get a sample kit and you want to get a smaller amount just to try it, it is possible to get you smaller amounts of it. So you see the little cute little jar, and then that's the bigger jar right there. I have the plastic on them because a lady ordered the full winter kit, and that's another oil. That would be the carrot oil with herbs and essential oils in it, because you know I like to freak it and tweak it after I strain it. This is what I just used this morning. I made a small bottle if you want to try it, and a larger one. This is a DHT blocker. DHT is a hormone that causes the hair to shed and fall out, like in a male pattern baldness and a female pattern baldness. Get you a lot of shedding, and a lot of people have dryness, more dryness and more shedding during the winter. Okay, what I did was I didn't use a lot of water, and I would suggest if you have some shedding, don't wet your hair. If you notice your hair sheds more when it's wet, don't wet it with water. Just lightly dampen it. If you want to put a little bit of warm water, that's fine. But if I was you, I wouldn't comb it too hard. I would use a wide tooth comb. Kind of have it set in the position that you're going to put it in. Like I wear a ponytail, so I already have it set back in the position, so I don't have to do a lot of combing to it, so you won't put stress on it and be shedding every day. But if your hair is like mine is very fine, very wavy, and it curls, so if I go a day or two without combing it, it gets tangled, and which will make it come out worse. So I have to lightly comb it every day. What I did was I wet it with a little water. This is the DHT blocker, and it also has peptides to make the hair grow. This is a very expensive formula. It's not what everybody else uses when they make stuff on YouTube. This is a higher grade formula, so it costs more. So I made a smaller one, and it has actually added saw palmetto, which is also a very strong DHT blocker. The large bottle belongs to me, so I just refill it and reuse it. And I've been working on the formulas, and I use everything on myself, so I know what works. I'm going to show you a picture of it. I got a scarf on right now, so when it dries, I'm going to show you a picture of it. I made the coffee a couple of days ago, the coffee oil, so I strained it early, and I've been using like 3 or 4 days. I'm starting to see a little difference, but of course it's going to take about a couple of weeks. If you want this formula, you can have this formula. I can work something out with you so you can get a smaller version. That's the mini me version. That's why I made it so you could see it. So what I would do, I would spray it first. If I were you, spray my roots to get it wet with a lot of nutrients. After I sprayed my roots with it, then I put my oil in it. I put my black coffee oil in it. Let it sit for a few minutes, and then I have the pure aloe vera plant. You can use that. It's really sticky, the insides of it, as a gel, or I use the clear pure aloe vera gel. I don't use any other gels or eco style, all that shit that'll make my hair come out. So I use pure aloe vera gel. I put it around the edges to help it be soft and very, very moist. I do it about twice a day. My hair gets moody, so when it gets moody, I have to go with it. Sometimes I might have to wet it 3 times a day, depending on the mood that it's in. I just listen to it. I don't do what I want to do to it. I let it tell me what to do. Okay. And if you want to, if you need to, you can put your herbal salve on your scalp. Just a little bit. It's very thick. It's very rich, and it's got the chabi herbs in it, and the Ayurvedic herbs in it. I actually take the Ayurvedic herbs. I take about a tablespoon a day, but I break it up like a half a tablespoon early in the day. the half a tablespoon at night because it helps to detox your body. Okay. So this is the, if I were you, I'd be using this for winter to thicken the hair, especially if you have hormonal issues. You used a relaxer or something, you might have over processed it after you use your protein reconstructor, which they dry the hair out. I would go back with things like this. Why? Because you don't wash them out. The only thing you wash out is the shampoo, and that's a shampoo for thin hair. If you had a lot of hair loss, it helps restore the hair, and that's an amla shampoo. Okay, and that's a 24K gold. Another lady, she ordered the smaller, like the mini me kits, like the mini me things. This is what she orders. It's going in her kit. I just wanted to show you. And the mini me DHT blocker that also makes the hair grow. The DHT blocker helps to keep the existing hair that you have, okay, so it won't keep shedding. And then to regrow, let me tell you something, don't get discouraged. If you're willing to change your diet, male and female, you're willing to take your herbs to balance your hormones or get them from your doctor and get your hormone levels checked to see what is lacking, because the sex hormones that make your hair grow, make you feel sensual and sexual, and give you a nice glow and keep you beautiful, the sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. You need those. If you don't, the body really starts to suffer and get fucked up. Okay. There are herbs to balance those if you don't want to take a medication from a doctor. I condone both of them, baby. It's whatever you need to get you by. You all I need to get by, baby. And I thank you all for loving and supporting me. Like I said, if you see me have products and I show you it's plastic on them, they're already gone. They're already ready to be shipped, and I don't want them, because you know they throw your boxes. You don't know what they're doing. They throw them around, and I don't want you to get them and they all messy and the butter's been knocked up to the top, and when you open it, it's sliding out and shit. Until I get other containers with lids on them, I put plastic. When you see plastic, it's gone. It's gone. I'm just holding it to bless it for you and send it to you, but it's gone, basically. So I just have to put the plastic around the other ones. But if you want the winter kit, the same thing I use that I've been testing to make sure it works, these two. This is what you want to get for the scalp to stop the shedding and keep the existing hair you already have. Okay, and this is a DHT blocker spray. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.